as they defeated the visiting Fightin' Phils 8-3. The Rangers grabbed 13 hits in the game as they took down the Chi Sox in front of a home crowd 6-3.
MLB Network's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. We've got baseball on the 4th of July between the Houston Astros and the Washington Nationals. It's Interleague Baseball next on MLB Network. Trevor Williams will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's really struggled lately. ERA over 5 in his last 3 starts, so he's going to have to really improve on that one. Too many base runners, too many hits, and too many walks. He needs to get off to a good start and maybe throw up a 0 in the first inning.
Into the box now, Trey Turner. He will lead this one off today. Out in front of it, strike 1.
First pitch, 11:05.
The windup and the 0-1. Hit hard to the right. Foul. Oh-2 is a fastball that misses inside. 1-2 now. Maybe a threat of a thunderstorm or two later on. Game time temperature here in even 90 degrees. 1-2, here it comes. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
Into the box now, Minnie Minoso. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. Fellas, the Nationals, as they take the field here today, they've been on the skids recently, losers in 7 of their last 9 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, this definitely looks like a situation where somebody's going to have to call a team meeting. I don't know if it comes from a veteran or the manager decides to close the doors for a second, but this team has not played well. They find themselves losing lately. They lost the last game, and they're going to need a spark to get this thing turned around.
And set up behind the dish is Woody Keller as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Woody Keller, this is my nightmare. He likes to call a pitch above the zone, above the belt. I know guys say those are the pitches that go deep, but I'm telling you, if you're calling that high strike, it opens up a lot of room for him.
A dive, but it's off his glove.
Batting third, the right fielder.
So striding in, Dante Bichette, and he's looking to snap out of what's been a rather dry spell at the plate. From the stretch, and they pitch out here, but nothing's going on.
1-0.
Ready with the 1-0 pitch. And he takes a cold strike 1.
Hey, now he's got me confused up here. This is a known sinker baller out on the mound trying to roll a double play, and he throws him a 4-seamer.
Ready with the 1-1. He's running. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. A little too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside. Here's a look over to first and the runner back. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. Arenado's got it. Torres at the bag. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. More from MLB Network Saturday Baseball after this. Joe Musgrove is on the mound for game 2. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Yeah, man, he's going to look to be a little bit better in this one. You could say scattering hits. Allowed 9 hits in his last start. His stuff is much better than that, and he certainly isn't going to be able to give up 9 hits in this one if his team expects to win.
Digging in, Adalberto Mondesi. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Not shortstop, number 27.
Now here's the pitch. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. Fellas, taking a look at these Astros entering play here this afternoon. They'll look to make it 3 straight here as they come in on the heels of 2 straight wins.
Yeah, Matty V, and you know what, D-Row? Now I guess it's time where you push that go button. You're getting a little sense of urgency. They find themselves in 3rd place, and if they want to be part of the postseason picture, it's time to get going and get going pronto.
Yeah, it's taken too long for this team to carve out any identity for themselves. They're going to have to find a way to get on a roll. Offensively or pitch better. Something's got to change. You're lucky if you get 1 pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
Fouled away. The 1-2.
Ball.
He's up in the zone a lot right now. Sometimes that can be effective, but I think you have to be careful with that, especially during a day game where the ball tends to carry a lot more.
Here now the 2-2.
That's the ball.
Boy, not what you want coming out of the gate as a pitcher, right? You don't want to have to show all of your pitches this early on in the game, but that's a quality at bat. And what does it make you do as a pitcher? You have to use a lot of your pitches, and the more pitches a hitter sees, the better chance they have to make good contact.
Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Martinez waits on it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Batting second, the center fielder, Ronald Acuna Jr.
And here's Ronald Acuna Jr. now. Lifetime numbers against Joe Musgrove. He's gone 2 for 8. He's taken him deep once. First pitch coming. Here it is. Into center field. Line drive, base hit.
That's what you want the guys at the top of the order to do. Set the table for the monsters. 3, 4, 5. Nice piece of hit.
Into the box, Willie McCovey, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. 287 the average coming in. 29 homers and 63 runs batted in. Line drive to left, and that's in there, base hit.
He got the pitch he wanted, and he didn't miss it right there. Hammer
The
job.
right fielder, Jay Buhner.
Stepping up now, Jay Buhner. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. He's set. Here it comes.
Ball 1. 1-0.
The 1-0.
Ball.
What a great opportunity to come through right here. 2-0 count, runners on base. Find something middle of the plate and let it rip.
Two and one after the foul ball there. count is even, 2-2 to Buhner.
Ooh, that's a good pitch to take a hack at right there. Change up in the zone. He'd like to have that one back.
And a big rip at the curveball, but he didn't get it, and he becomes the second casualty of the inning.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
And that'll bring in Nolan Arenado as he lays off a fastball too low for ball one. He'll enter play at 313, 21 homers and 59 RBIs. Here's the 1-0. Pitch to the plate is a slider for a strike, and it's all knotted up at 1-1. Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side. Musgrove, a California-born ball player. He was a 13th round pick during the 2020 draft.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has been.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike three, and that will retire the side. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. At the plate, Tino Martinez. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
First baseman, Tino Martinez.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Yeah.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
No. Playing 11. That's out.
Line toward the gap in left center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Roll, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
At the plate, Ryan Sandberg. Set to deliver the 0-1. And that's up in the zone a bit, but a called strike. 0-2.
Hey, love the confidence in that pitch right there, going right after one of the better hitters on this team, not afraid to execute.
From the stretch. Tries the slider to ring him up, but he lays off 1-2. Martinez on at first, nobody out. And he takes strike three called on the fastball. One gone.
That is good.
Stepping into the box, Alex Bregman.
Alex Bregman.
From the stretch. And this ball's pretty well struck high and deep to left field. And it's gone. It's a two-run homer for Alex Bregman. And that is 27 for him on the year. And the Astros have taken a 2-0 lead.
Well, he hit a homer last night, too, so it's obvious that he's in a groove right now. My advice to this staff, don't give him anything he can extend his arms on. You do, and he's going to make you pay for it just like he did.
Stepping in now, Will Smith.
The catcher.
As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. He'll enter play here with an average just over 250, a dozen home runs, and 41 RBIs. And the fastball hitting 93 on the gun. It's 1-1. And here's one that misses to the Houston catcher. It's 2-1 now.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
Unable to get the bat around in time, and the count evens at 2-2. Pitch on the way. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2. Victor Robles, the number 8 hitter here, waits on deck. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Acuna giving chase. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Batting 8, the center fielder, number 16, Victor Robles.
Victor Robles digging in now. Comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
No
You got to be careful with this guy here. He can really handle the bat. Even though they're 2 outs, he might try to drop one down for a base hit.
And he fouls this one off. 2 out, nobody on. Line toward the alley in left center. That gets down, and the inning will continue. And now time is called here as their pitching coach is going to pay a quick visit to the mound to discuss how they want to attack things here. To the plate now, Joe Musgrove, as he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike 1. A runner on first with 2 away. Here's a weakly hit fly ball off to the left side, and that'll get down for a base hit.
Well, you never want to give up a hit to an opposing pitcher, but when you give one up to an AL pitcher, it's downright annoying. Can't let it get to you, though.
Here now is Trey Turner. He swings and grounds it to short. Mondesi picks it up. Quick throw to Torres to retire the side. Astros play 2 on the 2-run home run. On to the bottom of inning number 2. It's now 2-0 Houston. Bottom of the inning now, and that'll bring up Gleyber Torres.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
First offering on its way. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Here's the pitch.
Ball, no.
If you've been paying attention, the guy on the mound does not want to come inside. If I'm at the plate, I'm leaning out over.
Strike called, 2-1.
Gutsy pitch right there. 2-0 changeup for a strike. Good call by the catcher. Great execution by the pitcher.
Now the 2-1 pitch.
Ball.
And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
The 3-2 pitch. Count remains full.
Hey, last 2 pitches back-to-back off speed, then he's late on the fastball. He could pretty much do anything he wants right here on the mound.
And he takes ball 4. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the second.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
Nick Castellanos at the plate now. He went deep in the contest last night. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. This one's down to third. The throw pulls him off the bag, and he'll get in there safely.
Wow, this manager must be pulling his hair out. Not only does he have to deal with this pitcher walking people, now he's got to deal with his defense tripping all over themselves.
Next to hit will be Wilson Contreras, and he's looking to make something happen here with 2 on and nobody out.
Well, early in the count, expect him to look for a ball to drive. If he gets 2 strikes against him, he'll need to change his plan and focus on moving the runners up. This game is too close to get greedy.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Ball 2.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
They get him off balance there as he reaches for that one, but can't find it. It's 2-1.
I'm sure the boys are going to blow him up in the clubhouse for that ugly swing right here. But he has a chance to regroup. Take a deep breath, take a step out of the box, and know you got a few to play with.
3-1 to him now. Three and 2, full count. Now ball hit foul down the line in right and in amongst the fans. Inside as he nearly got him, and it's ball 4.
We knew coming into this game that this guy has a tendency to give up a lot of free passes, and history repeats itself as he's already given up 2 walks here. I'll tell you, effectively wild is a pretty tough thing to be.
Into the box, Trevor Williams, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Pitcher on the mound has to find a way to minimize damage right here. Got to believe he's willing to trade 2 outs for a run.
The 0-1. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2.
I never found myself on the mound in the big leagues, but it must be nice to be able to go to that good hard fastball when you're in a jam.
Bases loaded here, nobody out. And a swing and a miss on a huge first out there as he sets him down swinging with the bases loaded.
Well, you know, AL pitchers must love pitching in NL ballparks because all of a sudden they're only facing 8 legitimate hitters in the lineup instead of 9. It kind of makes you wonder why any free agent pitcher would ever decide to pitch in the AL, doesn't it?
In now, Adalberto Mondesi, as he'll take a look at ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. The 1-0. Slapped hard the opposite way. Catch made in left. Here comes the runner for the plate. Oh, but it's offline, so the run will score.
Well, that wasn't your standard sac fly hit. It was hit pretty low and hard, so it wasn't a given they were going to send it. But they did, and they add a number to the run column.
So digging in now, Ronald Acuna. Twos all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course, here in inning number 2. Hoping to limit the damage, here's the pitch.
No ball. 1 strike.
Two men are on with 2 men out. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Tino's there to make the catch to retire the side. It's quite possible the humidity has finally taken its toll on some of the fans. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Next up for the Stros, Minnie Minoso. He singled his last time up.
Number 9.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Good slider there. Gets a swing and miss. High and deep to right center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. And the Astros get something started right away. It's a leadoff double.
Well, he was definitely struggling coming into this one, but I think we could say that cold streak is officially over. That's his second hit of the game, and it goes for extra bases. We'll see now if this game proves to be a huge turning point for him.
So now to the plate, Dante Bichette, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Bottom part of the zone, and the slider is in there for a called strike. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Hey, not normally a good plan to throw 3 consecutive sliders in a row. This guy's slider is so good, I think he might throw it again.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. Working for the punch out and the offering. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Lays himself out and makes a spectacular catch. And he'll make it up to third safely here with 1 away.
Next to the Astros, the first baseman, Tino.
Now that is an impressive vertical on this dive. As we take a look at it on replay, we can see just how high he had to get up to make that catch. That play might earn him a steak dinner from the pitcher.
So striding forward now, Tino Martinez. He reached on a single in his first try. Has a look, now the pitch. Hit in the air down the right field line. Right fielder is on the run. And the play is made, but this should be good enough for an RBI as the runner from third tags up. And add a run on the sacrifice fly, as that'll make this a 3-1 game.
Great job there by this power hitter. Known for driving the ball out of the ballpark. Does the job right there with the sac fly and brings the run home.
Ready for another chance? Ryan Sandberg. Bases empty and 2 gone following the sacrifice fly. First offering on its way.
Ball.
Time to be aggressive with these hitters now. After that sac fly, now it's time to try to get out of this inning with only 1 run scored.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Called called strike at the knees. Evens the count at 1-1. Two and one the count to Sandberg.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. A good pitch, but if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
Now the 2-1. This one sinks low on a touch outside. It's a full count, 3-2. Alex Bregman would be next. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Line drive to center field. Acuna is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. So it's 1 run, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. The Astros on top, 3-1. At the plate, Willie McCovey. He bats here as the reigning Rookie of the Month in the National League.
Willie McCovey.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1.
0-1.
Grounded up the first baseline, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Now a swing, and he pops him up. This is right out in front of the mound, and he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1.
The right fielder, number 19, Jay Buhner.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Jay Buhner. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch outs will stick with you a little longer.
Line to the right side, and that'll get by and on through towards the wall. Running hard, he's digging for second, and he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double.
No mistake what he was sitting on, looking for a dead red piece of cheese middle of the plate, and he didn't miss it.
So a runner aboard at second here with 1 away. And in next, it'll be the perennial MVP candidate, third baseman Nolan Arenado. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Ball.
Third inning here. 3-1 our score. Keeping it down here as it's to 1-2.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
Count still at 1-2. Has a look, now the pitch. Misses, ball 2.
This is a fun guy to watch when he's up there. Really battles. Doesn't take any pitches off. He's a grinder. Always seems to make it difficult on the opposing pitcher.
Here now the 2-2.
3 balls, 2 strikes, the count is full.
Seventh pitch of the at-bat coming up. Fouled off. Still 3 balls and 2 strikes. The 8th pitch of the at-bat. Hit hard back up the middle. And that'll get by into center field for a base hit. And the runner from second will stay put at third. So they're runners at the corners now with 1 away.
Well, there's another base hit, and this is just kind of like that gift that just keeps on giving. Both teams piling up the hits, and we're just in the 3rd inning.
Yeah, their ears were open on both sides during the pitchers meeting today. Good plan at the plate, a lot of execution from the offensive side on both sides.
No official at-bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Runners are at the corners with 1 man out. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball and play hard.
Now the 2-1 pitch is laid off of for ball number 3.
3-1. Couldn't be a whole lot better situation to hit it now. 3-1, 2 on. He's got to be thinking he's going to get a pitch he can drive right here.
Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. The runner from third comes across to score as they try and chip away at their deficit. It's now a 3-2 contest.
Boy, Dero, you have to be licking your chops sitting in a 3-1 count. You get a fastball, he gets it and doesn't miss it.
Yeah, Dan, that's what you strive for. Find count leverage situations where you can be aggressive. Process of elimination tells you he's got to come fastball or something over the heart of the plate, and he didn't miss it.
Nicholas Castellanos comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. From the belt, the pitch. Now it's 2-0. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
It's not easy to continue pounding the strike zone when you've given up 3 consecutive hits, but he has to trust that getting the ball down in the zone will get him an out.
Three balls and a strike to the Nationals left fielder.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove him one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
Smoke toward third. The tag gets 1. Over to second now, and they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Only 1 in the inning for the Nationals. On now to the top of inning number 4. Houston leads this one 3-2. And back in our nation's capital, before we get too much further on the field, let's check in with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I discussed the Astros offense with Houston's manager. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. They've been able to push across 3 runs to this point, but they've also made the opposition work extremely hard. He's thrown a lot of pitches, and they think they're going to have a good opportunity to push across a lot more runs as he tires or as they get into that bullpen.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
The third baseman.
All set for the start of the inning, and that'll give way to the third baseman, Alex Bregman.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
That evens it up 1-1. Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. And it's fouled away. The 1-2. Fouled away.
Hey, 3 foul balls in a row right here, searching for that put-away stuff.
Here's another 1-2. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact.
Tough to take a pitch like that right there, especially in a 1-2 count. You almost get in that auto swing mode. Great job to work the count back to even.
And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
Wow, talk about a waste pitch on 2-2. That one wasn't even close. I don't know anyone that would have swung at that pitch.
Castellanos comes in a few steps as he hauls it in for the first out.
Now batting, catcher, Will Smith.
Now at the plate, Will Smith. He flew out in his last at-bat. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Ball.
The 1-0. And he fouls this one off. Smith, a Kentucky-born ball player. He was selected in the 7th round during the 2020 draft.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
Hot shot down the line. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line. And he'll reach second now with one away.
As we take a look at the pitch count, you can see that it's not that high, but you have to wonder maybe if the heat is taking it out on this guy a little bit. The weather can be the great equalizer, especially when the temps are starting to rise like this.
At the plate now, Victor Robles. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball one. A base hit in his first trip. The 1-0 home.
Great game plan so far by this offense. They're not chasing any of those breaking balls out of the zone.
3 runs, 7 hits, 1 error so far for the Astros. Little chopper down the first baseline, but a foul ball, and it's 2-1 now. Three and one now.
3 balls, 1 strike.
Skied into very shallow right. Buhner is over just a few steps to his left as he takes it for out number 2.
The batter, the pitcher, Joe Musgrove.
So stepping in, Joe Musgrove, 1 for 1 after a single his first time up.
Yeah, he showed like a little prowess with the bat right there, Dan. I'd be surprised if they don't attack him a little bit more carefully this AB.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. In there, 1-1.
Playing 11.
We're in the 4th. 3-2 is our score. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, and that's a fair ball. And now it'll kick around in the corner. The throw, and he's tagged out at second. But 1 run does come in to score on the play before the inning comes to an end. Astros forced to settle for only the 1 run. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. The Astros lead it 4-2. Just about set to go for the last of the 4th. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Nationals manager Dave Martinez between innings, specifically about his club's offense to this point. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already, and he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and Wilson Contreras digs in at the plate.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
A ball and no strikes. Now the Astros have somebody up in the bullpen as a right-hander has started to warm up out there. The 1-0 is outside for a ball.
2-0 to count.
High in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. And now a pitch on the way. Hit on the ground out to short. Turner fields it cleanly, and there's one away.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Into the box now, the Nationals pitcher, Trevor Williams. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
No ball. 1 strike.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. To short. On to first, and there were 2 down.
Now batting, number 27.
Back to the top of the order now, and striding toward the plate next will be Adalberto Mondesi. Here comes the first pitch. And a bit too high with that one. It's 1-0.
Hey, a 2-out walk right here would be the tying run to the plate. Even though it's early on, you got a guy on deck that has a lot of pop.
Now the 1-0.
Ball inside.
Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. We're in the 4th inning of a 4-2 ball game. And this one is over, and he works the count back to 2-2.
2 strikes.
Lined into right, a base hit.
Kind of looked like he had gotten his bearings there. Dan was going to have a 1-2-3 inning, but not the case, giving up that late 2-out knock.
Boy, this lineup is so deep, 1 through 9, they could put a hurting on you, and they're making him work, and he's given up a lot of base hits so far in this one. So far, this has not been an easy one for this pitcher.
Acuna digs in now, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Throw over to the bag, and the runner back safely. Takes a pitch high and away for ball 1.
That's a great call right there. Fastball away with a guy who's got some jets on first base. Almost like a hybrid pitch out. Great for a catcher if that guy's running. Easy transfer throw to second base.
1-1. Misses for the second ball. Can't find the zone there, and it's 3-1.
Well, this has been a long inning already, and I know he doesn't want it to get any longer. I expect a challenge pitch right here.
2 runs, 6 hits, and no errors so far for the Nationals. Now a throw over, and the runner will get back standing. set. Here's the 3-1. And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away.
He did not want to let the hitter off the hook with 2 outs, and now he's got a runner in scoring position to deal with.
Here comes the Astros skipper up out of the Houston dugout. And he's going to make a move, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. So he will curiously make his way to the dugout after what has to be considered a very brief appearance. Cal Quantrill trots in from the bullpen here as he inherits a tough spot with 2 on and 2 away.
Number 41, Cal Quantrill.
Willie McCovey will be his first assignment here as he'll face him with runners at first and second and 2 away. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. In there, strike 1.
Hey, I'm surprised he went to that spot in his zone. This guy's known for being a down and in hitter. Don't expect too many pitches going in that spot.
Oh and 1, here it comes.
Ball. We're playing 11. 1-1.
2 down, runners at first and second. Called strike, and he's behind 1 and 2. From the belt, the pitch.
Ball. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
Slow roller down the third baseline. The 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. Nats leave a pair. Still down by a count of 4-2. New inning set to get underway, and that'll bring up one of the fastest players in all the land, Trey Turner. First pitch of the at-bat. Drops one down here, and he'll try to beat it out. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Now here it comes.
Ball 1.
Lots of hits given up, but so far no walks. At least he's making them work to get on base. Problem is, they haven't had to work too hard.
Fouled off. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. Strike 3.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
Into the box, Minnie Minoso. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hit hard on the ground to second. Torres scoops it up. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Now batting, right fielder, Dante Bichette.
Ready for another shot now. Dante Bichette. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Drives it out to deep right center field. Long run for the right fielder. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Astros, but they still lead this one 4 to 2. Digging in once again, Jay Buhner. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far.
Jay Buhner.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. This one's down to third. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
Now batting, third baseman, Nolan Arenado.
Here's Nolan Arenado. He's 1 for 2 in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Not what he wanted to do there with the slider as it misses well above the zone. The 1-1 home. Hit sharply but foul down the right side. Two balls, 2 strikes to Nolan Arenado.
Well, I'll tell you, he's not hitting over 300 by luck. He really knows the strike zone and his own strengths. That last take is a great example.
Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres as he'll take strike 1 on the inside corner. He steps in off a base hit in his last at bat. The windup and the 0-1. There's a ball low. He misses with a changeup. No too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside. Now the 2-1. Grounded to first. He's got it. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Nationals gone in order. They trail it here 4 to 2. Robert Gesellman takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 65, Robert Gesellman.
Digging in now, Tino Martinez. He'll do battle with a new arm out there in their half of the 6th.
Martinez.
First delivery to him on the way.
No. 1 ball, no strike.
Ball. 2-0 now.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
Hit on the ground to third. throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Up next for the Astros, the second baseman, Ryan Sandberg.
Digging in to try it again, Ryan Sandberg. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out.
Yeah, pretty unlucky right there, Matty. Squared up a fastball nicely, and that's all you can do. You just want to be on time for the heater, and he's prepared for this next AB.
Action now in the Washington bullpen as a right-hander begins to get loose. We're in the 6th inning now of a 4-2 ball game. Ground ball foul down the left side. Gesellman is a guy that you'll notice attacks hitters with a high-velocity slider. Not the old sweeper. He really fires it in there and snaps off big numbers. And he misses 2-1.
Sitting in a good spot right here. 2-ball, 1-strike count is yet to see a fastball. Have to be sitting on one right here.
To 2-2 now.
Playing 2-2.
Hot shot on the ground is short. Over to McCovey, 2 down.
The third baseman, number 2, Alex Bregman.
Alex Bregman will dig in again, and as he does, we'll flash you back to inning number 2 as you get a look at his 2-run homer that was a big blow early on. First pitch on its way.
Hey, ride.
The windup and the 0-1.
Ball. We're playing 11. 1 ball, 1 strike. Ball.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
2 ball, 1
Pretty
strike.
good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Turned on down the line, but this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. Now here it comes. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. 3-2 pitch.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning. Astros go down 1-2-3 as they can't add to their 4-2 lead. Nick Castellanos now 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. His eyes lit up on that one above the zone, but he comes up empty.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
And it's quickly 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Drilled right back up the middle. Fielded cleanly, and he will whip this one over to first in time for the out.
The catcher, number 40, Wilson Contreras.
Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. He was a ground out victim last time up. Here's the first pitch to him. Just a tick behind for a strike. Contreras, a Venezuelan-born ball player. He was a 5th-round pick during the 2020 draft.
Hey, nothing has been handed to this guy, drafted in the middle rounds, and he has found his way in the big leagues. This has turned out to be a really nice pick.
That nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1.
2-1.
Grounded to short. Turner gloves it. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Now batting, the pitcher, Robert Goodfellas.
Jesse Winker will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty.
Jesse Winker.
0-1 the count. 268 the average for him coming in. 1 home run and 11 RBIs. And he watches a called strike at the knees. No balls and 2 strikes. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses. 1-2.
Man, a pitcher let the guy off easy right there. That 0-2 pitch wasn't even close. I'd rate that as a non-competitive pitch.
Down the third baseline. And this will be just what the manager ordered, as he's off the bench with extra bases. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Hey, not a bad pitch right there. Off-speed pitch down in the zone. You thought he would set that up pretty well. The previous pitch was a real good fastball up.
Yeah, I think the hitter was sitting all over that one, Dan. I really do. He saw that fastball up for show. I think he thought to himself, here comes the off-speed.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Adalberto Mondesi. A hit in 2 official trips to the plate to this point in the ballgame. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. A 1-1 count to the Nationals' leadoff batter. Now the 1-1 pitch is looked at for ball number 2. Now the 2-1 pitch. Skied into straightaway right. Right fielder giving chase. He gets there to make the play, and that ends the inning. Danger averted following the 2-out double. On to the back third here this afternoon, and we'll have it for you next on MLB Network. Matt Bowman is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 67, Matt Bowman.
So coming to the plate, Will Smith. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. First pitch of the at-bat. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
And he falls behind. 0-2.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Got to find a way to keep his hands back.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
Ball.
Fouled off wide at first, but boy, that had some zip on it. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
The next 3-2. And a good take there as they'll have a leadoff man aboard to start the 7th. It's ball 4.
Well, that was a slider in a 3-2 count, and it just didn't tempt him enough to get a good swing. A good job of pitch recognition and knowing the strike zone to draw the free pass there.
Standing in, Victor Robles. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Here comes the first pitch. Right-hander against right-hander, as this is a ball 1-0.
This right-handed pitcher, his bread and butter is that two-seamer, and he loves to throw it inside.
Astros center fielder ahead with a 2-0 count.
Sometimes you got to be aggressive offensively, but sometimes you just let the pitcher dig his own grave. Patience and discipline seem to be the way to go right here.
7th inning here at the ballpark. 4-2 our score. He'll try to bunt his way on as he gets this one down. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
He tried the surprise attack there with a bunt with a runner on base. Hey, he gets thrown out, but it works just as good as a sacrifice.
Joey Wendell will get a chance with a runner in scoring position here as he'll pinch hit now with one away.
Joey Wendell.
Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but a foul ball here. 0-1. One out and a runner on second base. Lined hard toward right center. And you can't ask for much more off the bench as he'll drive that run in with extra bases. And he'll cruise into the bag at second with a one-out double.
Up next to the Astros.
Let's take another look at just a textbook swing right there. Good weight transfer, good hands to the ball, solid contact, and great extension through the ball.
Yeah, that's about as pretty as a swing gets. Nice look at it there from our camera guys as well. The speedy Trey Turner digs in now. He's 0 for 3 so far, so he hasn't done much to help at the top of the lineup. First pitch of the at-bat. Hit hard down the line. This is foul for the first strike. Cold strike on the outside part of the plate. 0-2.
This is going to be an interesting at-bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. In under the hands with a fastball. It's 1-2.
Big spot right here. That's a great pitch to try and see if you could get him to fish outside the zone. He's still in the driver's seat right now, and I'd expect something else to miss off the plate.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Here's a chopper left side of the infield. And that's the second out.
Now batting, number 9.
Settling in now, Minnie Minoso. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. He's set and the pitch. Ball 1. Second and third, 2 away. And it's a called strike to even the count at 1. The set and the 1-1. Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball.
Take a step back right here. After 3 fastballs in a row, there is no chance he throws you a 4th.
The set and the 1-2. Runners at second and third with 2 gone. A bouncer to the left side. On to first, and the Astros can't cash in as that ends the inning. 2 left for the Astros, but they still lead this one 4-2. Carlos Estevez gets the call from the pen. And to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Carlos Estevez.
Last half of the 7th here, and at the plate will be the speedy outfielder, Ronald Acuna.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast? They could certainly use that right now.
Here comes the first pitch. Popped him up. Smith over to his left. 1 away.
The first baseman, number 44, Willie McCovey.
Coming to the plate now, Willie McCovey. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. Here's the first pitch to him. And that's by him. It's 0-1.
It's becoming more and more common in today's game to see relievers like this that can run it up there close to 100 miles per hour. But it's so fun to watch it. He blew it right by him there.
And that's in there as well. 0-2 now. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, man. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. And right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
At the plate, Jay Buhner, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Slider, and he can't pull the trigger. 2 strikes.
2 strikes.
1 pitch away from wrapping up a very good innings work out of the bullpen here.
Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2.
Boy, he sped him up in this at-bat. Now it's time for the changeup. This guy's got a good one, and he hasn't thrown it yet in this at-bat.
2 out, nobody on. Two and 2 now with 2 away and the base is empty.
He started this guy backwards, couple of off-speed pitches early, followed by back-to-back heaters. He can go either way he wants to go right now.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Washington. Still down by a count of 4-2. Emilio Pagan has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 14, Emilio Pagan.
Leading off the inning, Dante Bichette, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning. He's set. Here it comes. Ripped down the line. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Grounded weakly down the line toward third, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. Drilled on the ground to short. Mondesi scoops it up. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Well, I think he got away with one right there. It was a fastball right down the middle, and he hit it hard, but he couldn't elevate it at all. Would have been a different story if he did.
Now at the plate, Tino Martinez. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Line drive to center field. Acuna is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2.
Now that's second baseman, Ryan Sandberg.
Now to the plate, Ryan Sandberg, 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, not his game so far. He's such a good hitter. We all kind of expect him to pick up 2 or 3 hits most of the time. That's not really how baseball works, though.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. In the air to right center. After it is Acuna. He can't get there as it falls in.
The third baseman, number 2, Alex Bregman.
And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. He'll swing and lift the ball foul off to the left and out of play. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Getting late, 4-2 our score as we play the 8th inning. Takes this the other way to right. Buhner is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. 1 left for Houston as they can't add to their 4-2 lead.
Your attention, please.
So a new pitcher is set to enter the ball game right now, and it's the converted catcher, the hard-throwing right-hander Kenley Jansen. Leading off the inning, Nolan Arenado, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Nolan Arenado.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. Jansen has compiled over 600 innings of work in his major league career. And during that time, he's worked to a sub-1 whip. Less than 1 base runner allowed per inning. just misses off the inside for ball one.
Right guy, right spot. This is one of the better hitters in their lineup. Just the guy they want to see coming up now to get this inning going.
The set and the 1-1 pitch. Out in front here is this one scorched foul to the left. Jansen, originally from the island nation of Curacao. He's an 11-year vet at the major league level, so he certainly put together a nice career in professional baseball.
Yeah, Matty, you ain't kidding right there. 10 years, we refer to that in the biz as hitting full pension.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Playing 2 balls, 2 strikes.
And it's fouled away. Here's the pitch on 2-2.
Full count.
Hey, leading off an inning in this situation, 3 balls on you. You have to know that a solo shot's not tying this game up. You have to find a way to get on base any way possible.
Payoff pitch home. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Neither guy giving in. Here's the next one. Down the left field line and deep. And that will end up a foul ball.
You know, taking you inside the mind of a batter right here, you can't get in auto swing mode. You still have to control the strike zone.
Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. And he will run this one down, moving to his right, and that's the first out of the inning.
The batter, the second baseman, Torres.
Digging in, Torres. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First delivery to him on the way. Righty against righty as this is taken for a ball. It's 1-0. 1 out, nobody on. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Too far out in front that time. He can't keep it fair. 2-1. Here it comes. 2-1 pitch is a cut fastball taken for strike 2.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
The 2-2 misses off the plate.
One thing to take note of is how these last 2 batters have really driven up his pitch count. He's had to use 14 pitches already on them, and he's not even through this guy yet. 14 is near the top end of what you want to throw in a complete inning.
Looked like the cut fastball there, and he got him to swing through it for the second out. Now in the box, Nicholas Castellanos. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch coming. Here it is. A ball and no strikes.
1 ball, no strikes.
This is line to left. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Nationals gone in order. They trail it here 4-2. Now batting, Will Smith. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far.
Will Smith.
First offering on its way. Popped him up. McCovey has a play. 1 away.
The center fielder, number 16, Victor Robles.
Stepping into the box, Victor Robles. He laid down a sacrifice bunt in his last trip.
And not easy to do in today's game. High velocity, exploding breaking stuff. He executed that sac bunt perfectly.
Swing and a liner. Throw on to first takes care of him, and the top of the ninth is proving unfruitful thus far. 2 quick outs here. Standing in now, the pitcher, Kenley Jansen. So with 2 away, they decide to let him hit instead of burning a pinch hitter. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Line drive to center field. And the pitcher's got himself a base hit. So the speedy Trey Turner gets a chance following the base hit.
Oh boy, this is some serious bragging rights for the next couple weeks in the clubhouse when a relief pitcher gets an AB and is able to capitalize with a big base hit. He's not going to let the boys hear the end of this one.
Into the box now, Trey Turner, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here. Hit hard down the left field line, but this will be foul. A pause and the 0-2. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Left fielder is on the move. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Astros leave. But they still lead this one 4-2. Phil Niekro takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door. All set for the bottom of the 9th. And stepping up to hit next, the catcher Wilson Contreras.
Listen, it's not easy coming back off of closers, but this guy hasn't been super dependable so far this season, and he's blown several saves up to this point.
The pitch. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2. Too high. 1-2.
Playing 12. 1-2.
Knuckleball, strike 3 called as that thing came back over the plate, 1 away.
Boy, he's having a hard time just putting the ball in play right now. He took the hat trick with 3 strikeouts yesterday, and here's another one today. Looks to me like he just needs to simplify his approach and focus on making some contact.
Michael Chavis will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 23, Michael Chavis.
Could have hit that with a 3-iron, a low knuckleball called for a strike. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. 0-1 count and the pitch. Swing and a liner. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Well, you're usually in this situation looking for a bloop and a blast. He didn't want to bloop it, and he hit a missile, bringing the tying run to the plate. Let's see if they can capitalize.
Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Adalberto Mondesi. And Dan, what's the plan of attack here for the guy on the mound?
Well, I think they have to go right after him. He's pretty unlikely to take you deep, but if you allow him to get on base, the chances of him scoring and tying this game become a lot greater.
Here's the first pitch to him. Knuckleball there, but it dances outside. Ball 1.
Hey, it's nearly impossible to turn 2 with a guy that could run like this. It's even harder when he comes out of the box hitting from the left side. You really need something tailor-made to even have a chance to get him at first.
A ball and a strike now. Runners on first with 1 down. And he'll take a look at a strike on the inside corner. It's 1-2. Big swing and a miss at the knuckler, and now there are 2 gone.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you can tell these things and exploit them.
Standing in now, Ronald Acuna, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. Ground ball sent back up the middle. That's through for a base hit, his second of the ball game.
Nice AB right there. 2-out single in the 9th. You put yourself in a position to be the tying run. Now you have your boy coming up behind you, the winning run at the plate. Start loosening up the water cooler lids. We could have a walk-off happen.
At the plate, Willie McCovey, who comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1 for 4 day. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he takes a pitch right down the middle.
Yeah, he made up his mind early to take the first pitch because that thing was right down the middle.
And that's taken for strike 2, as now they're down to their final strike here this afternoon.
Well, you can see he's coming right at this guy, just pounding the ball in the strike zone. He certainly has the advantage now. This guy hasn't even swung the bat yet.
And that's in there. Base hit. And a relay home, but not in time as the run scores and the lead is trimmed to 1.
Hey, there's a good job of battling right there, D-Row. Pitcher had the advantage with 2 outs, 2 strikes. You're 1 pitch away, and boy, what a terrific piece of hitting right there.
Yeah, that's a great job right there. Some guys are not afraid to hit with 2 strikes. They'll take that pitcher deep in the count, feeling comfortable about it. That's the type of hitter this guy is, and he was able to come through.
He's the last chance with the tying and winning runs on base, and 2 men gone here in the 9th. Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. Last strike now for the Nats. Not in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2. Two big outs here, but the tying and winning runs are both out there. Oh, and this one's driven the other way and deep to the corner. And he'll put this one away for the final out. And the Astros have taken the first 2 games of this series on the road as this one is over.
Well, they sure made it interesting in the ninth, but they leave the tying run stranded at second and the winning run helplessly at first. Could have gone either way, but we were treated to a great battle.
A 1-run finish, 4-3, the final tally today. The Houston Astros took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Cal Quantrill earns his 3rd win of the year in relief. Phil Niekro closes the door for the save, his 20th of the season. So that's a wrap for us in this one. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, Matt Vasgersian, we all thank you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. See you next time.
Fans, our final line score this afternoon.